everybody. Hi. How's everybody doing? I'm a day late. I can't believe this. I prepped this B is for on Saturday. I prepped it on Saturday and didn't get it videoed on Saturday. Sunday we decided to go out for a little jaunt. Didn't get it done then. And for some reason I didn't realise that yesterday was Monday. I'm getting senile, I swear. However, I'm here today. I'm a day late. Really, really sorry. But B is for. Can you guess? I've kind of given the game away a little bit, haven't I? B is for butterfly. And we're going to use one of these. These are the engravings that I came across when I was sorting out my suitcases. I came across a whole pile of these black and white ones Timmy calls engravings. I thought it'd be lovely. Got two options. I either leave it black and white or I colour it. These engravings take alcohol ink beautifully, you know, with your alcohol pens. But I decided no, I'd leave it black and white and come up with something for the background. So that's where we're at the moment. So first thing I want to do is I've taken out, following the black and white route, I've taken out my Distress Spray Stain Black Soot. I've taken out the oxide spray and hickory smoke. Ink would do just as well, it's just I only have the oxide. And the picket fence distress, I can't even say that, distress spray, which I never normally use for very much really. It's all about nothing really, is the distress spray. But anyway, so I've got myself a little splat box, spray box, whatever, and I kind of want to put it that way on. Let's see, that's it, you can see that. I'm going to make a start with the black. I'm feeling brave. Oh my goodness, let's hope this works all right. So I'm just, I want it darker down this side. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. You can, if you want, go in with a, gosh, this towel's been used for lots, and just kind of dab off those edges. Actually, it's sunk in very quickly into this paper, but just lighten that up a little bit. It'll be fine. Then I want to dry that, which won't take long. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. Seems like ages since I made a video. I'm really sorry. But I have been carrying on with some of the, well, not really drawers, bits of drawers. Oh, it's getting a bit warm. Where's my tongs? Here's my tongs. Do you like my gingerbread man tongs Mr. F bought them for me? At Christmas time obviously, but they never got used. I'll dry that off. And then we'll come in with the hickory smoke. Nearly dry, nearly there. I think we're about there. Near enough to call it done. Hickory smoke. So same thing, I want to keep it kind of on top of the black over to this side. Lovely. That's nice. I'll try that. I'll switch you off for that. Pause you for that. I think that's pretty dry, and you can see the hickory smoke sitting on top of the black. That's because it's an oxide. And then I'm going to go in with the picket fence and see what that does, if anything, very much. Be interesting. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's nice. Let's just add a little drop of water to that. Get that to move that way. Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'll just dry that. Okay, so that's dry now. I did respray the white, and you can see I'm not sure if that bit is dry actually. Yeah, I think it is. So there we go. That's that as far as we've got. Now then, next thing to do is, before I stitch around it, I want to add some stamps to bring that across into this white area. And I'm going to use Nocturne, and the black is going to make this look quite blue, but that's just the nature of the distress spray stains and oxide sprays. So this is an Elizabeth Crafts design stamp, and it's all tape measures and such. So I think I will use, which one shall I use? Which one shall I use? This one, the centimetre one maybe. Quite like the width of that. And if you haven't got a long thin stamp platform, use your ruler. They're brilliant. And try and get it fairly straight. Yeah, and then put it onto your ruler. Don't just drop your ruler on it, because there we are. Perfect. So let's stamp. Now I don't want all of it. I just want it to come out from there a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And another bit here, probably. And another bit just at the bottom. Actually, I don't think I want it to go that far across, so let's just wipe that ink off. So this is just extending the black and white idea a bit further. There we are, that looks nice. Clean this off and put it away. Whoops, that was a horrible noise. There we are. And I'm thinking that I might also want a different stamp, something with letters on or numbers on or something. Let's see what I've got. Well, to hand I've got these two stamp sets. Oh no, I've dropped my slipper. Oh, there we go. Right, this one that's all sort of edges, which I quite like actually, and that one that's all numbers and words, numbers and letters. I like this one. This looks like it's been purchased from Temu, I would say. And I quite like this heavy one at the top. Now, do I need a stamp platform or not? I probably don't. Let's take a gamble. I'm just going to put that under there. Yeah, stamp platform might have been better, actually. You'd think I didn't have a stamp platform. Here I have Catkin stamp platform. So just a little bit there, under there, and a little bit bottom. Yeah, I like that. That's not straight, so that's annoying, but it is what it is now, I'm afraid to say. And let's just clean that off, put that away. So now I can go and stitch around this before I do any more to it. Oh, yeah, actually I want to put some modelling paste on it. So I've got my new PBO modelling paste. I just need a stencil. I was more organised than this the other day. I have two stencils, both of which I really, well, I've got loads of stencils, but I really like these ones. I like the squares, you know, the crosses I mean to say. Or I've got this one that's all numbers. I think I'll eat, oh, I don't know. I like that one. Decisions. But I also like that one. I'll use the numbers. I like them. So I don't want them to come all the way over. I want them to come over to about there. And I want them to follow that same sort of V shape that the sprays have got. This is still very new. There's still stuff in the lid. Okay, so start at the middle. Just go up. Doesn't have to be on a, you know, proper angle or anything. Just a bit higgledy-piggledy. A little bit down there, a little bit up there, maybe. There we go. I think that's all right. Let's lift it off and have a look. Oh yes, that's lovely, isn't it? That's really nice. So that needs washing. That needs to come off there because it dries like a very devil. There we are. So I just need to leave that to dry really, and I can use that time to wash my stencil, and yeah, that's all I need to do. So I'll just leave that to dry. Air dry, I think. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Well, pretty might not be the word. It looks something. I like it. So right, I'm off to wash this. Leave that to dry for a minute or two, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so that's dry, and I've stitched around it. I've done 2 lines of sort of wiggly woggly stitches, and I haven't inked the edges because I want these edges to be white really. So the next thing is we've got this and we've got this, and it's looking all very black and white. So I want to inject a pop of colour into this, and I've taken one of my inky sheets. Who knows, whenever I was using picked raspberry, I don't, but I did have an inky background in my drawer that was this, and I'm pretty sure it's picked raspberry. Could be worn lipstick, I don't know, it's one of those pinks anyway. And I want to make a sort of flower arrangement here for our butterfly to sit on. So I found this the other day when I was rooting through one of the drawers. It's a really underused tool in this house. It's the Sizzix flower shaping tool. I don't know if you're supposed to take this out or you leave it in. I don't know, I'm taking it out anyway. And my 2 ball end shapers. Also comes with some really nice tweezers actually. I didn't even know were in there. I don't want to take them out because if I do they're just going to get covered in glue and everything else. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So I don't want these to be really, really puffy. I just want them to have some dimension. So I'm just going to go around each of the petals and just give it a little bit of shape. I'm only going to pretty much flatten them again. So my idea is that will go there in the middle. And we won't have the whole butterfly, we'll only have half. So yeah, that's probably all right there. Okay, let's carry on. That's another one of the big ones. I've got two of the next size down, so let's do those. It only takes a second. So we can have that one there, and this is the next size down. And I'm just building up from the middle, nothing dramatic. And this is when you're really pleased that you've kept your inky backgrounds, or you've mopped up what you had, should I say, with some paper. So that can go there. You can use any flowers that you've got, of course you can. Then I've got two smaller ones. This one's been a bit neat in the die cut, but it'll be all right. You won't see it when I'm finished. So it needn't take too long at all, this part of it. There we are, and that can go there, kind of underneath. We'll arrange them as we go. And this one with a broken petal, we'll tuck it up under that one and nobody will be the wiser. Apart from you. And me, of course. So that can go there, like that. Then we've got these two that are centres really, but I think I could make them into just a little flower to go on the end. So I'm just going to go over the whole thing like that. Same with this one, like that. Okay, right. Let's put my ball tools away, like a good girl. There we go. So that's what I've got. So I don't really want too much height on these, despite the fact I've just put some shape into them. It's just really to kind of round them off. And I'm going to start with this one. And I want this one in from the edge because I kind of want to be able to see it. Yeah, about there actually is perfect. When the butterfly's in place. So just a bit of glue in the middle, that's all we need. Should have kept a ball tool out, it's really handy for doing this. Just press that down. Lovely. And then we'll move to this one and just same, just building up a quite rough floral design. This one I'm coming back in over to the edge. And then this one at the top. Tuck it under there. Just make your own arrangement up as you go. It's just really, I'm not doing anything difficult. Then this one, this is the complete one I think, yeah. tuck that in under there. And then down to this one. This is the incomplete one, that's the broken bit there. So let's tuck that one under here so as no one will ever see it. Cunning. And then I've got these two little centres that I don't know if I need them actually. I'll leave them to one side. I don't think I need them because I did also, on the same die, same plate, it had these leaves, and I've cut these out with more of my inky backgrounds. So I've got 2, 4, 6. I've got 6 of these. So I think probably one top and bottom. One top. One bottom. Yeah, and then maybe 2. Maybe the 2 larger ones perhaps. And because we haven't stuck the petals down, just the centres, you can easily get these in to where you want them. Like that. And then this one like in there. What say you then about that? I do have another one if I need it that I could put there, but do I need it? Actually I quite like that, so yeah, I'm going to stick those in place like that. So just a bit of glue. I haven't shaped these at all. You can of course shape them, but I'm just using one line of glue up the centre. Pop these ones on. It's catching on the texture paste, is why it's not just sliding in gracefully. Don't do that. That's just silly. Wants to live there, so who am I to argue? Lovely. So we'll get this in place. Like so. There we are. It's pretty, isn't it? It's pretty all on its own. But we are going to put the butterfly on. I'm going to put him about there. I'm going to cut him in half. Yikes. And then we'll see about sticking him in place. Do I want him exactly in half? Yeah, I think so. So let's line him up. Ooh, you don't feel good about cutting butterflies in half. It's horrible. So that's going to go there, like that. So for all bees, for butterfly, we've only got half. We've only got half a butterfly on the whole thing. And that's supposed to be what it's about. Anyway, right, I want to put some thread, some black thread underneath it. So I've just got a little bit left on this spool. My machine told me that it was empty, but as you can see, it's not. So I'm just going to make a bit of a nest of thread and put that down there. and when we glue the butterfly on, it'll keep that in place. Have I got enough? Have I got too much? Could possibly do with a wee bit more, I think. Just crumple it up and put it down. Like so. You always get a wayward piece. Of course you do. It's thread. Like that. Let's try that. See if I can drag it up a little bit. That end, you're getting on my wick, mate. And if there's anything too wayward, just chop it off. So that's going to go there. Lovely. Yeah, I think that's fine. I like that actually. Right, so this is flat compared to the surrounding. So I'm going to take some dimensional tape and just put it down the side of our butterfly, like that. Trim it off at the bottom. There we go. And the rest, I think we can get away with gluing. Yeah, the rest's going to lean, rest on the flowers, which are slightly dimensional. So we'll be all right with that. Take the release tape off, that would be a help. There we go. Right. So about there, I reckon. Ooh, it's a bit skew with. There we go. So press those down, press your release tape down, and everything should be good and well. Does look nice though. I do like it. And I do have some wayward bits of thread here, so I'm just going to cut them off. Don't know how well caught down they are, but I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. Right, so there's two more steps to go. One is I want to introduce some of my, now I'm not sure if this is Timmy washi tape or Dina Wakley. It's one of the two, and I want to introduce that maybe up there. So let's just tuck that end in up there. I'll have to tuck it in later, it won't stay put. Put that along there, tear it off. Let's tuck that in under there if we can. Rather a long tail. I don't know why I left so much, but I did. Right, so is that straight or is that wonky? Well, it's a bit wonky, but so is that, so I think we'll have to live with that one. Then this one, just going to tuck it in slightly into there and just come out to there. Lovely. Oh, I think that top piece is really going to bug me. It's made worse now by that piece. Yeah, let's see if I can get this off. Oh, do you want to come off? Yes. make it straight. The rest is wonky, this I know. But I can't be doing with adding to the wonk. That's no good at all. Yeah, and then just one more piece down here, I think. Tuck it in under there. Lovely. Yeah, that's great. So the big faux pas is that, which is not in any way, shape or form straight, but what you going to do? So there we go. That is our B is for butterfly. One more thing. I did look out some liquid pearls and stickles. And I think I'll use the liquid pearls. I'll just try it on a little bit of paper just to make sure I haven't got an airlock or something. No, I think we're all right. So I just want to do the centre of these with the liquid pearls. What is going on? I've got pink card, I've got liquid pearls. Dear me, not like me at all. So there we are. I could just about probably get in there. Could I? No, couldn't. So let's leave that. Let's leave that well alone. And that's it. That's my B is for butterfly. I hope you like it. I hope you give it a go, at least in some form or other. You don't need to have inky backgrounds. You can use pink card or whatever colour flower you decide to use. I quite like it actually. That is the one that I did as my prototype. I think I prefer this one. I don't know, I like the colours on that one. This one's straighter. It hasn't got that. But you know, it's done now. It's done. So, thank you very, very much for joining me today. I will hopefully see you before the C letter, which I haven't actually thought about what C is going to be, but I'm impressed the way I look after that. The other thing that I wanted to show you was, with all these finds that I'm having, as I'm doing draws and stuff, let's put those to one side just for the time being. Well, yesterday afternoon I sat and went through all the, you know, those tubs I had of Tim Holtz ephemera. Well, I sat and went through them all and put them into these envelopes. I mean, this is the size of the problem, and I also I found these, which are the mostly, not all, but mostly the small curator snippets, and I've found these, which are from Witchcraft You Do, and they're the identity cards, which I absolutely love. So I put those into a separate box on their own. Anything that I found that was to do with postal, I put in this little bag. So all my postal stuff's together, until I come across something else, of course, which I'm bound to. But at least I have a sort of bit of a system. These are not sorted at all. They are just Tim Holtz ephemera, and they really, I really need to use them up. I mean, it's ridiculous amounts. So I thought, what should we do? And then I thought, let's make a journal. So I've started with my pages for the journal. And I decided not to use coffee stained paper this time, that I would use, let me just put Gingy back, there we are. I would do that Dibby Dabby thing with the Amsterdam warm grey ink. I absolutely love this background, I really do, and I thought it would be a perfect background for journal pages. It just, what a way to start, it's perfect. And I thought that we could do page spreads. So I've got, I mean, I'm going to do more. I've only got 3 sheets here, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 page spreads there and 2 half pages, but I will add on to them. But just to get us going, that's, you know, and so as you can see what I mean by page spreads, I thought that was sufficient just to get us going. I've done it the same as I've done everything. I've used white copy paper, slightly thicker than normal, but copy paper. I gessoed both sides and then I stained both sides, dibby-dab both sides with that Amsterdam ink. And I absolutely, absolutely love it. I love the way it looks. Look at that. It looks so textured, doesn't it? Anyway, that's that. And that is my Bee for Butterfly. So I'll see you sometime fairly soon when we'll start to make an indent into my bits of Tim Holtz ephemera, hopefully. And we'll start to make page spreads in here. But like I say, you don't have to do yours like that, although it'd be lovely if you did. But you could use coffee stain paper. You could just use plain white copy paper. That would be fine. Cream paper, whatever. It'll all work out fine. So thanks very much for joining me today. Sorry about the wonk. And I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.